tell me what to do. I'm the rebel with a cause, breaking the curfew. An international threat to the power structure. Scream when your eardrums rupture. Anarchy, primal terror. My God, it's a brand new era. The world revolves on an economic axis. And if it's lit, everybody trips. Black and white in a fight for green. While the yellow and red get caught between. Wanna be gangsters, living their lives. Getting rich while they glorify genocide. Homicide, suicide, politics are tongue-tied. West side, east side. What's the difference if you ride, you ride? If you live, you live. But if you die, you die, you die. Back on up. I make my own rules. Back on up. I'm my own man, I make my own rules. Back on up. I make my own rules. Check it out, ha. Back on up. I'm my own man, I make my own rules. Give me mine, give it up, give it back. I can't let it slide like that. Everybody want a free ride. And most of my fake-ass friends got snake eyes. Ready for a fight to the death. Protect the innocent till there ain't none left. Homeboy guilty, homegirl guilty. Who are you to play judge and jury? Filled with fury, the wrath of a tyrant. Who's to blame when you young get violent? When the glass cocks and pots many drops. And if his mama get him out, will he stop? Dangerous, walking on the edge, don't anger us. Stop blaming us for the rules that you made. Games that you play, things you got it made. Why you so afraid? Back on. I make my own rules. Watch out now. Back on up. I'm my own man. I make my own rules. Back on up. I make my own rules. Check it out now. Back on up. I'm my own man. I make my own rules. Harlem, Bosnia, church burning, the Middle East. No justice, no peace. Gangsta rapper, now deceased. And what can we learn from this? Eventually the guilty burn from this. It's a universal threat. Time bomb ticking, the clock is set. Generation X, live and direct. The Constitution, execution, emancipation, annihilation. Serial rights for all stereotypes. Amsterdam got bright red lights. New York's the apple, Hollywood's the dream. LL Cool J must see cream. Red hot chili peppers down with the team. From the cradle to the grave, sing this theme. Back on up, I make my own rules. Come on now. Back on up, ha. I'm my own man, I make my own rules. Back on up, I make my own rules. Check it out now. Back on up, I'm my own man, I make my own rules. Rules, break the rules. Make the 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 rules, break the rules. Back on up, I make my own rules. Back on up, I'm my own man, I make my own rules. Back on up, I make my own rules. Check it out now. Back on up, I'm my own man, I make my own rules. Break it down.
Welcome, everyone, to UWA Ringmasters. I'm the Small Guy, and today on the program, we'll resume the first round of the Intercontinental TV title tournament. We've got 3 great matches to complete round number 1. Body Damage from Damage Incorporated will be taking on MOB. We've also got Best Friends by the luck of the draw meeting up in the first round as former tag team champions Thunder Tiger and the Mystic will wrestle each other. And also in the first round today, Deranged will take on Assassin. We've got a lot more on tap as well, so stay with us on UWA Ringmasters. Welcome back to UWA Ringmasters. Let's go to the ring in Magnum ZA.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a UWA Intercontinental Television Tournament match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the Orient, the Mystic.
Mystic making his way to the ring, one half of a set of former UWA Tag Team Champions set to compete against each other here today in the first round of the Intercontinental Television Title Tournament here on the UWA Ringmasters.
And his opponent, also from the Orient, the Thunder Tiger.
Thunder Tiger making his way to the ring. I'm joined in the broadcast booth this week by none other than Mr. Personality.
And Paul, it's great to be here on the UWA Ringmasters. And first of all, I'd just like to say that for anybody who's familiar with our past, I'd like to apologize first of all, Paul, for all the comments that I've made about you in the past. I know that I've been a major thorn in your side. And let's get ready for some action, Daddy. This is going to be exciting action here. I'm just excited, exasperated, and jubilated. I can't believe this. Tag team partners, the Oriental Terrors, squaring off this week on the UWA Ringmasters. Is going to be
I'm still trying to catch my breath that you actually apologize, but thank you for that. Anyhow, getting ready for a tie-up here. Thunder Tiger and Mystic locking a collar and elbow tie-up here in the center of the ring. Now being backed in here, Tiger up against the ropes. Mystic will give him the clean break.
These guys have a long, extensive history here in the United Wrestling Alliance, of course, former UWA Tag Team Champions, and it makes it all the more sweeter, Daddy, that these guys are going to be getting in the ring and getting it on here UWA style. You know
Mystic
what I'm talking about?
now with the side headlock on Thunder Tiger. Thunder backing him up into the ropes, going to send him across for the ride here. Tiger looking for a maneuver. Oh, shoulder block, and down goes Thunder Tiger as both of them met there in the center of the ring.
Hey, usually you're supposed to hurt your opponent with that move.
I expect that we'll see a fairly clean, or I would hope a really clean match between these two. They still do tag team on occasion. They've held the UWA tag team titles. Now here's a go-behind. Nice amateur-style takedown by Mystic, trying to roll it over into an inside cradle. Now into a half Nelson, trying to pull Tiger down, but Tiger getting his feet to the ropes. Mystic again goes for the clean break.
Well, I'll tell you, Paul, I mean, nobody ever accused these guys of being goody two-shoes, so despite the fact that they are tag team partners, they might be getting it on a little hot and heavy here in the ring, but let's hope they can keep it clean.
I'm very pleased for what I've seen so far. Some nice, solid wrestling techniques displayed by both athletes. Now looking for a test of strength here. Here comes the lockup referee watching carefully. Here's the lockup, the center of the ring. Tiger does have the height advantage, but the weight advantage goes to the Mystic. He might be able to convert that weight into some momentum, and he gets Thunder Tiger down on the mat. Referee going down for a count, 2. And Tiger able to raise his shoulder up at the count of 2. Look at this power as he comes back up.
Look at him. He's coming back now. Look at this.
Now Mystic being sent down on one knee. Thunder with that height, you able to use the leverage here in this case.
Mystic there, he's in a world of hurt right now.
Oh, nice arm drag to get out of it by Mystic.
That was an excellent move by the Mystic. Very impressive. Showing some mutual respect there. The Thunder Tiger and the Mystic. Get it on here, UWA style.
First round of the UWA Tag Team, Intercontinental Television Title Tournament between these two former tag team champions. Mystic now brought down in a single leg trip by Thunder Tiger, locking the leg up here. Mystic can go for the ropes if he wants to. It looks like he's close enough, but he hasn't thought to reach it yet. Now he goes over and he reaches the ropes. Must have been listening to me.
That's a good move by Mystic, taking advantage of the ring. That's okay. I think he would have done that on his own anyway, Daddy. I don't think he needed you to tell him that, but just the same, we're all here to lend a helping hand, right, Paul? So let's...
Now here comes the tie-up again, center of the ring. Both the wrestlers looking for some kind of a leverage advantage. Now there's a knee to the midsection by Thunder Tiger, follows with a chop to the back of the shoulder blades, one to the top of the head. Devastating Oriental chops has the Mystic down on the mat. Now Thunder Tiger pouring it on here a little bit over in the corner, as he's able to lay a couple of chops right into the chest area.
No, I would be remiss if I didn't come out here and let all the fans out there know who are dying to know that I myself am also a member of this tournament, Paul. I think we need to address that situation as well.
That is, as a matter of fact, true. As a matter of fact, let's see, you beat Action Jackson.
I beat Action Jackson right in the middle of the ring.
And you are going to be going on to face the winner of the Body Damage MOB match that we will see later on today on the UWA Ringmasters. Winner of this match is going to take on the Philanderer, somebody that you are, I'm sure, all too familiar with.
Yes, I'm very familiar with the Philanderer, but the one thing I got to give him credit for is that he gave me an effective wake-up call, if you will, because, you know, I came out here for a few months moping and complaining and crying about this and that, and not wrestling, refusing to, you know, fulfill my contractual obligations, but now I'm here in the UWA to take care of business. It's a brand new year, and I'm so excited and exasperated and jubilated, like I said before, about being here in the United Wrestling Alliance and getting that Intercontinental TV title.
Wow, there was that looked suspiciously like a rake of the eyes by Mystic. He's claiming it was an open hand blow, but it looked like he had his fingers right inside of Thunder Tiger's mask there. Now here's a send up across the ring, reverse knife edge chop.
I told you these guys were no goody two-shoes.
Here's cover, 1, 2, and Thunder able to kick out at 2.
Let me get this straight, though. I am going to get that Philanderer back. It's just a matter of time, but right now I'm just overly excited about being here with you, Paul. It's been a long time coming, and we're seeing some great action here on the UWA as they bring us every week here.
Now look at this, a variation of usually it's a position reserved for a rear chin lock, except he had both arms wrapped. That might have been a potential submission
Call
maneuver
that a
there.
double arm stretcher hold. Call something like that.
2 count now, and on the ropes is Thunder Tiger. Mystic thinks he has won the match, but the referee stopping the count at 2, letting him know that he was on the ropes. Mystic complaining for the 3 count here.
Mystic shouldn't be complaining so much. He'd be getting down to business, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm,
That Thunder Tiger,
absolutely.
he's a tough competitor.
Very tough.
You're not going to beat him with a double arm stretcher.
Fairly even matchup here now. The knee lift by Mystic sends Thunder slumping over into the corner. Now, look at this. Mystic is actually choking Thunder Tiger. A little animosity here.
Well, maybe there is something that we don't know about here, but yeah, these guys got something to prove to themselves as well. I mean, they've been tag team partners for a long time, but you got to think that deep down inside, they just wondered who really is the best.
Yeah, you always cringe when you see 2 friends, partners get in the ring together, especially with something as prestigious as the Intercontinental TV title on the line, because you don't know what long-term effect this is going to have on their relationship as a tag team.
Well, if they're true professionals, and you know, in every sense of the word, then it's not going to have any effect at all. I mean, this is one of the major prizes here in the UWA, and they got to get it on. You know what I'm saying? They should be able to prevent from this.
Mystic refusing to break now. Referee laying in the 5 count.
I don't know why that Mystic's getting on the referee's case. This is wrestling the match. Referee's doing his job just like everyone else.
Mystic controlling things so far and has really made a slower pace this match. Thunder Tiger prefers a faster, more lively style, but Mystic is actually going against the game plan that they would use in a tag team match by slowing it down and employing some more aggressive tactics, trying to pin him with a knee across the chest. You're not going to get him like that.
No, exactly. Now, he didn't even hook a leg or hook double legs. He got to hook both them legs. At least hook a right leg or a left leg. Get that man down.
Now Thunder Tiger attempted to come back here with some chops into the midsection. Now look at that, an uppercut chop. Might have gotten him in the throat.
Thunder Tiger getting his wits about him now, but as you said before, the Mystic purposely slowing down the match, and you know, that might be to his advantage because maybe the Thunder Tiger wasn't expecting that kind of style from him. Maybe he had
Referee
premeditated
is
it.
checking Thunder Tiger's left arm. And Thunder now employing the right arm here. Oh, that shot was a bit low.
Oh, that was dirty. That was dirty. That was dirty. I don't appreciate that at all. That nasty Mystic, he'd punching people in the groin. That's just uncalled for here.
Now, wait a minute. Mystic looking for possible, could it be a double underhook? No. Trying to go for a possible backslide. Wait a minute. Thunder Tiger has reversed it now, trying to pull the man over. It's a test of strength from the back-to-back positions here. And Tiger, with a height advantage here, might be able to get out of this, and he does get out of it for the moment. And now, wait a minute, here comes backslide, pin attempt. Does he get him down? Yes, 1, 2, and Thunder Tiger rolling out of it at the last second. Now rolls it over. 1, 2, 3, gets the cradle, and the match is over.
The winner of the match, Thunder Tiger.
Thunder Tiger with the last-minute rollover of a pin attempt by Mystic is able to get the 3 count. And he will face the Philanderer in the quarterfinal round of the Intercontinental TV title tournament here on the UWA Ringmasters. So it's a victory for Thunder Tiger. Ladies and gentlemen, while we've got the opportunity here, I'd like to remind you, it's so big we can't contain it in a single week. We're talking about the St. Valentine's Day Massacre coming up in February. UWA President Ray Vassell has ordered that this will be spread over a 2-week period. We've got so much action planned for St. Valentine's Day Massacre, folks, we can't possibly put it into one program. We'll have more details on the St. Valentine's Day Massacre card in the weeks to come here on the UWA Ringmasters.
I came out to Vegas to find some real skills for you guys because there is none in New York, as we all know. So I decided to come to Caesar's Palace. You figure Caesar's would have talent that can measure up to my voice. So I decided to come here, and needless to say, there's not much that really measures up to you guys.
We're back on UWA Ringmasters as we continue the first round of our Intercontinental TV title tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a UWA Intercontinental Television Tournament match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Dublin, Ireland, here is the Assassin.
The Irish Assassin getting ready to step through the ropes here. He's going to be taking on Deranged. I'm not sure if Deranged has conferred with Metal Bob recently. We'll have to find out.
And his opponent from Marcy, New York, Deranged.
And here comes Deranged, and boy, Mr. Personality, he does look. What's this? He's taking a seat outside the ring. What is this?
He looks very deranged. And Metal Bob, of course, conspicuous by his absence here this week. We've seen Metal Bob with Deranged in the past. Nowhere to be found this week.
Referee Ron Jeremy, he doesn't really know what's going on. Wait a minute, Deranged is actually getting up now. I don't know what he's got planned. He just left the ringside area.
Come on, boy.
Wait a minute. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. He comes across the ropes with a clothesline.
That was a very sneaky and dastardly move, but impressive nonetheless.
Unbelievable entrance by Deranged, and this match is underway with the Irish Assassin here, the first round of the Intercontinental TV title tournament. Deranged coming off the ropes. Big clothesline sends down the Irish Assassin. Winner of this will take on big-time Johnny Mainstreet in the quarterfinals of the UWA Intercontinental TV title tournament. Oh, look at that maneuver. Rolling DDT and a beauty as Deranged is mounting all the offense here. Here's the cover. 1, 2, no good.
Got to hook a leg there. He's got to hook a leg on the big assassin. That, you know, he put an impressive string of moves together, but he's not going to beat the assassin with a couple shots. Nice clothesline there by Deranged, though. As you said, small guy, the winner of this match takes on big-time Johnny Mainstreet, a man who I know very well from my days in other wrestling organizations. Clever move there by the assassin. Got to take advantage of your situation there in the ring. Got to use everything to your advantage.
Deranged now being sent in for the ride by the Irish Assassin, trying to come through with the elbow, and Deranged able to avoid it. Comes through with an elbow of his own, dropping the Irish Assassin down. Now Deranged goes for a quick cover here. 2 from Ron Jeremy. Oh, almost 3. That would have been an upset.
Yeah, but Deranged, he's not hooking the leg. You know what I'm saying, Paul? He's got to hook the leg.
Yeah, I know he is not getting that lateral press in properly. Now wait a minute. Let's see what Deranged has got in mind. Oh, low shot from the assassin. Ouch. Converts it into a leg lock. That's got to hurt.
That was a dirty move, and I got to take away style points from the assassin on that one, too.
I saw it. I choose to ignore it. Ugh.
Well, I'll tell you what it was. He hit him in the groin.
Thank you very much for clarifying that.
Well,
I was not
I got
aware of that.
to do the service here for all the fans.
Nice,
I'm just happy to be here this week.
Potential submission maneuver there by the assassin. The assassin not letting go as he just torques on the ankle and foot area of Deranged.
Well, the assassin now trying to work over Deranged. He took quite a thumping there in the beginning of the match. Now the assassin just wants a little retribution.
Nice drop of the forearm and elbow into the knee area by the assassin. Now cinching up a leg lock here.
Assassin very well versed in these.
Oh, rake of the eyes by Deranged.
Oh, for crying out loud. I bet Metal Bob taught him that move.
I wouldn't doubt that, Mr. P. I would not doubt that at all. Flying fist by Deranged. Connected. Deranged still favoring that knee. As he gets up now, he's going to use the other knee. Now, there's a smart tactic there. If he's going to use a leg blow, to use the leg that was not injured. Rolling cradle now, small package. 2, and assassin not able to hold him down. Had him rolled up in the small package, but Deranged able to escape.
That was
the
a nice
assassin
move, though.
Now stepping away as referee Ron Jeremy makes the count.
Nice
Deranged trying to shake off that knee outside the ring.
Caught him napping there. Caught him with the shoulder coming into the ring.
Oh, and look at that drop. Throat first across the top rope. Variation of a hot shot from outside the ring.
That's definitely going to take the starch out of him.
And assassin down for the cover, but again, Deranged does not hook the leg.
He's not hooked the leg, and I don't know, maybe he missed that class with Metal Bob's. You know, Metal Bob's been guiding this guy and teaching him and showing him the ways of the ring, but perhaps he was absent on the day they taught him how to hook a leg.
Reverse knife edge by Deranged over in the corner. Let's see how he sends him in. You're going to send him for the ride to the opposite corner. Deranged takes a look as the assassin comes out. Oh, clothesline by the assassin. Boy, look at the look on the face of the assassin. He is not a happy man right now.
No, he was playing coy there.
Again, locking the leg up, trying to go for some kind of submission hold here, trying to grapevine the leg. Now coming back over, and look at this, trying to do almost a modified surfboard here, if you will.
Deranged, he's got to be in a world of hurt. That's a serious stretcher hold he's got on there.
A variation on the STF hold. The assassin, again, not able to hold on as Deranged gets out of it, albeit with a rake to the eyes.
Well, I'm not going to condone that, but This has been some exciting action here so far this week on the UWA.
A solid matchup here. I'm very impressed. Deranged has been able to hold his own with the assassin. Oh, wait, here it comes. He's looking for his finishing move. The tranquilizer picks him up. Bang! Drops him down hard on the mat. That could be it. The tranquilizer from Deranged, and it's over. Deranged wins for the first time in UWA competition, and he will now move on to take on big-time Johnny Main Street.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Deranged.
So Deranged goes on to take the victory, and he will move now from his first-round pairing with the Assassin to meet big-time Johnny Main Street, and the Philanderer will meet Thunder Tiger. We've got one more first-round match to come this week on the UWA Ringmasters. That will be Body Damage from Damage Incorporated taking on MOB. The winner of that contest will move on to meet Mr. Personality in the ring in the quarterfinals. Which one of these two would you want to face? Both these guys are tough brawlers.
Both these guys are tough brawlers, and, you know, to be perfectly honest with you, it doesn't matter to me because I'm here in the UWA now. I'm going to make my mark in the UWA starting right here in 1998, and I will take care of business. I can guarantee you that.
Body Damage and MOB coming up next on UWA Ringmasters. Stay with us. We'll be right back. We're back on UWA Ringmasters, everybody. Don't forget that big St. Valentine's Day Massacre card is coming up. It's so big we couldn't possibly fit it into one program. Now, in the coming weeks here on the UWA Ringmasters, we'll give you all the details on the outstanding matches that are being booked even as we speak for St. Valentine's Day Massacre coming up in the month of February, because February is the time to love and love to beat your fellow man, and that happens at the UWA constantly. Wait a minute, GQ Brandon Styles is out here at ringside. Let me find out what's going on over here. We were scheduled to have Body Damage taking on MOB here, and I guess the family wants a few words here. Let me step over here. This family, Mark Stagg, Sean McCracken, the Philanderer, GQ Brandon Styles. What's on your mind, guys?
I just want to say that the Philanderer here is going for the Intercontinental there, taking on Thunder Tiger next. No problem. He'll beat him just as easy as he beat Rigar.
Well, I don't know if it's going to be that easy. Thunder Tiger's one half of the former tag team champions.
Even easier. I don't know if you know me, but I'm really good. As everybody notices, I am probably the best. I deserve this title, and I'm going to walk through all these opponents.
I'm glad you have so much self-confidence. I think there are a bunch of other wrestlers, though, who would have something to say about that. Mark Stagg?
Well, first of all, small guy, the family's still here, regardless of what anyone says. Jordan Torb on his webpage saying that we're gone, we're in the past. Well, we're still here. We're the future. The true future, Sean McCracken and myself, Superstar Mark Stagg, we're still here. The Steel Stable is saying that there's no competition, but we're still here. We're ready for him. Yeah, we may have squandered our chances the last time, but we're still here. We're still should be the #1 contenders for the tag team belts and for the World Heavyweight belt. So, I'm not afraid of anybody. Are you?
I'm not afraid of anybody.
So, we got an open contract. Anybody wants to come and wrestle us, we'll pound them, we'll thump them, and that'll be it.
No marks on our head, small guy. No marks.
It's true. They were in one of the most brutal tag team matches I've ever seen against Derek and El Diablo, and devastating Derek, as I remember it, flowed some serious crimson out of his head during the course of that contest. The family, the Philanderer, GQ Brandon Styles, Sean McCracken, Mark Stagg, and the Philanderer will face Thunder Tiger in the quarterfinals of the Intercontinental Television Title Tournament coming up in the coming weeks here on UWA Ringmasters. We'll be back with more after this. Welcome back to UWA Ringmasters, Mr. Personality. Johnny, what's with the hat?
Well, I got to tell you, Paul, the action here in 1998 in the UWA Ringmasters is going to be unbelievable. It's so hot. I just had to put on my fireman's hat to try to cool it off a little bit because Mr. Personality exemplifies cool. And as a matter of fact, I have a presentation for you this week. I know that you're a party man. I saw you on New Year's Eve. I'm gonna bestow you with the official Mr. Personality. Let's try this on, see if it fits. The official Mr. Personality party hat, because I know you're a partying man.
Let's get out to Magnum ZA in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a first-round UWA Intercontinental Television Tournament match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from parts unknown, the MOB.
Here comes the MOB to ringside, one of the more unplugged members of the UWA. Don't worry about him with that club of his in the ring. Unbelievable. Bizarre.
And his opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, here is Damage Incorporated.
Damage Incorporated sending body damage up to the ring. At least that's what they got slated. You never know with Damage Incorporated who's going to come out and wrestle at any particular time. But body damage, by virtue of the draw, to take on MOB here in the first round of the Intercontinental Intercontinental Television title tournament here on UWA Ringmasters.
And I got to tell you, Paul, these guys, these Damage Incorporated, I know them well. They are nasty.
There is one in the ring in the dark glasses, body damage with the baseball cap on, sort of the ringleader of Damage Incorporated. Brain Damage, the third member, not appearing at ringside here. And now the MOB tries to hit him with a club, but referee Seymour Mutz gets the club away from the MOB.
You ever wonder why the MOB screams so much?
I'm not quite sure. I don't really think we need to know that.
Yeah, maybe his shorts are too tight.
All right, let's get underway here. Intercontinental TV title tournament. Final first round matchup here. And wait a minute, Body Damage is not in the ring. One's in the ring.
Well, that's what you get with Damage Incorporated.
I thought Body Damage was supposed to be in this contest, and one has stepped into the ring in this place.
Well, according to their contract, I mean, you should know, Paul. You're the one who orchestrated it, that they can put in any member they want.
Well,
not that I'm condoning it, but you're the one who signed it.
I refuse to comment on grounds that I might incriminate myself.
No, that's probably a good idea. Maybe the MOB has too much starch. Maybe that's why he screams so much. He's got a rash, maybe?
I'm not going to go there. One, shots to the head now. Backing up, the MOB over into the corner, going to send him in for the ride. Now a reversal. One goes crashing into the corner. MOB follows him in with a boot to the midsection, and now a couple of punches to the midsection as he's in there close. And one a little winded here. Now one being sent in for the ride. No reversal. And the MOB over into the corner, and down he goes. And now look at this. Rubbing his face into the mat. That is a classic maneuver we've seen many, many times from one.
He's going to have a hard time screaming after getting his face rubbed in that mat. He's screaming in pain, maybe, but
He'll
that's
have a hard
about
time doing anything. MOB sent in for the ride here. One clothesline, drops him down on the mat. And now one coming off the ropes on his own. Big splash connects and does not go for the cover. Now he goes for the cover, too, and lets MOB kick out.
Somewhat of an arrogant cover there by one.
Extreme arrogance from Damage Incorporated. He says he's not done yet. One now stepping up here.
Maybe MOB's mask is too tight.
Ooh. Good shot there, and another over-the-shoulder blow. One going over to confer over in the corner with Body Damage. MOB struggling to get to his feet. Can't even get to his feet at this point. I'm sure that splash took a lot out of him. Now being sent over into the corner. One getting ready to come across here and connecting. It's a monkey flip. Nice maneuver.
Impressive maneuver by one. Maybe his shoes are too tight.
I tell you what, one had to have some pretty strong legs. MOB is not a small package by any stretch of the imagination.
I'm still struggling with why he screams all the time.
I've never quite been able to figure that out. I just ignore it. Now MOB opening up one for the shot to the midsection.
Maybe a shirt that actually fits him.
Now one being sent in for the ride. MOB comes off. Oh, brutal clothesline, and down goes one.
Maybe he just broke up with his girlfriend. Maybe he's upset. I don't know.
I would not want to see what the MOB's girlfriend looks like.
Oh, and who are you to judge?
Slam. Now here's a cover. 2 and almost 3.
I mean, to each their own, right? One man's trash, another man's treasure. You know what I'm saying, Paul?
Whatever you say, Mr. P. Now, MOB sends one into the corner. Trying to come in. One ducks out of the way. Oh, and MOB slamming the knee.
Well, that'll give him a reason to scream.
I tell you what, one from Damaging now working the other leg. Nice blows to the legs here. And now, wait a minute. Trying to tie him up here. Figure 4 leg lock in the center of the ring by 1, 2, and no. MOB not in a pinning predicament there as he was able to get his shoulders up, but he's not able to roll it over. 1, wait a minute. Referee checking. Referee says, ring the bell. We've got a submission by 1 as he gets the MOB to submit to the figure 4 leg lock.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match Damage Incorporated.
So one from Damage Incorporated will now move on to meet you, Mr. Personality, in the quarterfinals of the Intercontinental TV title tournament here.
Yep, and it's going to be a good match. I'll tell you that right now. I know a lot about Damage Incorporated, and whoever they send in that ring, I'll be ready for them, Jack. You can guarantee that.
Yeah, but we also know that when you take on Damage Incorporated, you're not just taking on one. You could be taking on two, maybe even all three members of Damage Inc.
Well, I'm not going to worry too much about that. I know Damage Inc. They're upstanding guys. I know them well. They're going to take care of the match, and I'm not worried about it.
I'm not sure about that. Body Damage with a few passing words from Mr. Personality on the way out here. Now, don't forget to check us out on the World Wide Web. It's UWA Ringmasters on the web. The web address is www.angelfire.com. Then it's /NY and /UWA Ring. Not only you'll find out information in the coming weeks about the St. Valentine's Day Match Care program and our 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 hours celebration of 2 years of action here in the UWA, but you'll also get some cool links to many other websites, including Metal Bob's page.
Don't forget about Jordan Torp's page.
And Jordan Torp's page.
I would definitely recommend Jordan Torp's.
Several other extra pages as well that you can access. That's www.angelfire.com /NY /UWA Ring. We'll see you in cyberspace.
You got the Jack's Bird Pack page?
Welcome back to UWA Ringmasters, the small guy and Mr. Personality here at ringside. Chameleon and Talon have had an open contract out in the UWA to take on any and all comers. And folks, that contract has been signed today by Damage Incorporated. So Damage Inc. will take on Talon and the Chameleon right here, right now, as a matter of fact. This is going to be a spectacular match.
And I don't envy the Predators at all, because we all saw what happened to them a couple weeks ago. And we know that unless they patch up their differences, they're going to have a big problem with Damage Incorporated.
That could be very true. Let's go up to the ring in Magnum ZA.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, led to the ring by Viper, from the Predators' lair, here are Talon and Chameleon.
Now here is the Viper, and here is Chameleon, and Talon lagging a little bit behind as he gets ready to come down the ringside here, and a little bit of a look of concern on Talon's face here.
Well, it looks like all the differences they haven't exactly patched them up yet, I'd say, Paul.
And their opponents, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Damage Incorporated.
Now here comes Damage Inc. down the ring. Let's see which members of Damage Incorporated are going to fulfill the signing of this open contract here. Let's see who we have here. We've got one, and we've got Body Damage. So the two of them will represent Damage Incorporated. And joining us at ringside, the manager, the new manager of the Predators, Chameleon and Talon, Viper. Viper, good of you to join us here.
How's it going? Hey, what'd you do to these guys anyways? Do you talk much?
I guess Viper is choosing to remain silent for the moment.
Where'd you get that jacket?
Here's the check here by referee Ron Jeremy. Looks like Chameleon is going to start things off. Now, exchanges some words here. And now looks like Body Damage from Damage Incorporated is going to start things off with Chameleon. And again, this came about with Chameleon and Talon, the Predators, having an open contract, and Damage Incorporated getting a hold of that contract, getting a hold of Ray Vassell, the president of the UWA, asking him to sanction an open contract match with them on today's program. So the end result is we have them in the ring right now. Chameleon sending for the right. Oh, big smash into the corner. Whipped in there real hard. Body Damage prefers to brawl, club, and pound his opponents into submission. Going to work right now on Chameleon, elbow to the top of the head.
Have you been training these guys or what? What's the deal here?
Well, Viper, looks like Chameleon not doing too well here in the opening moments of this match.
I don't know. I got this guy sitting next to me. He doesn't want to say anything, but that's all right.
It's very bizarre. Viper just kind of overlooking the action here. Now here comes one into the ring. Now one wrestled already in the Intercontinental TV title tournament today on the program. So he's wrestling 2 matches in one day, albeit 1 singles and 1 tag team match. He's got to be just a little bit worn after that contest with MOB.
Definitely got to be a little groggy and lethargic, but I know One's a pretty decent athlete. He should be able to handle himself in there.
Now, Body Damage was supposed to wrestle in that first-round Intercontinental Television title tournament matchup, but One came out, so apparently it's a good possibility they're trying to enforce their terms of their old contract, or any member of Damage Incorporated can come out at any time. I don't know if that's going to apply to singles competition, and I'll need to get a ruling on that from Ray Vassell, and hopefully maybe by the end of the program or perhaps next week here on Ringmasters, I'll have some further word on that for everyone. Body Damage now tagging in.
I hope you get right on that, Paul.
I tell you what, this is not looking good right now for the Predators. Body Damage and One doing an excellent job of cutting the ring off from their opponent's corner and keeping him in the ring, although reversal now. Chameleon comes in with the blow to the midsection, now rolls over and makes the tag, or no, wait a minute.
That's like I said, they're going to have problems.
The tag.
They're going to have problems with Damage Incorporated, especially if they can't get along.
I tell you, the look on Talon's face when he came in, I'm not sure he even wanted this matchup, but he is in there right now, dropping a knee on Body Damage, now trying to roll him over here for a leg lock, locks him up.
You know, they're not going to win if they don't cooperate, you know that. Hello?
You know, Viper's still not saying a word to us. He's sitting with us in the broadcast position, but he's not saying anything at all. Now, wait a minute. Chameleon is in the ring. We got a four-way going on here now. Referee Ron Jeremy trying to restore some order, trying to get Chameleon back to his corner, and now Damage Incorporated taking the opportunity for a little extracurricular activity as One and Body Damage.
Typical Damage Inc. chicanery.
I believe Body Damage slipping into the ring there without a tag. Damage Incorporated, experts at double teaming now. Look at this. Body Damage now with a shot to the top of the head.
So do you actually, like, guide these folks? Or do you, oh, my hat's falling down here. Do you do all your talking in the dressing room? I mean, give us a little insight here. Well, Stoneface isn't interested in saying anything. I guess I said it and he chose to ignore it. What can I say? Not to be a small guy, Mark.
Well,
but
Talon can't ignore what's happening here.
Damage Incorporated really taking over on the Predators now. They know how to perform here, though. I mean,
now look at this. Talon has been locked in the ropes. Body Damage coming across. Chameleon trying to grab him. No, Talon gets a shot right in the ribs. Had no means of defending himself with his arms tied up. And now here comes One. It looks like, well, I thought they were going to let him out, but now they're just taking advantage of the double team here. Chameleon has had enough of this as he steps into the ring, stepping on the apron. But now here comes One and gets another shot at Talon. Talon really the worst for wear here. The Vipers sitting ringside. You've got to be concerned as the continuity just isn't there. Oh, look at this. Talon able to reverse the momentum. Two and no. One able to kick out. Attempted to go for the scoop and slam, but Talon shifted his weight. Talon reaching up now, finally gets the tag to Chameleon over here in the corner. Chameleon coming in, gets a shot on One. Going to send him for the ride here as he comes across. Let's see what Chameleon's got in mind. Drop kick right at the chest.
This is just exciting, Paul.
Outstanding maneuver there by Chameleon. Yeah, fantastic as he just comes in, a house of fire. Now sending him for the ride across into the corner turnbuckle. Chameleon coming in. Big splash over in the corner. Got all of that and more.
Putting on a tremendous match here on the nationwide Syracuse television every week for our fans here. Stepping it up here in the UWA, all four of these athletes. But I'll tell you, the Predators have got to get it together as far as working as a cohesive tag team, or else they don't even have a prayer against them.
Yeah, Chameleon so far has shown all the offense of the Predators. As Talon got in there, just got pounded around by Damage Inc., was finally able to get over and make a tag. And now looking for the double team effort here possibly as Talon steps into the ring. And let's see, there's going to be a whip across. Let's see what happens here. It's double clothesline.
And see, now the Predators are working together. Now their stock just went up 100-fold because they're working together.
That's shades of what we're used to seeing from the Predators. They've always worked very well together. It's almost as if one can anticipate what the other one's going to do 2 and 3 moves ahead. They've always shown that stellar kind of teamwork before. This is the first time in recent memory I can remember Damage Incorporated really kind of getting decimated here. One has been in the ring quite a while, and he has taken a severe amount of beating. Now Body Damage gets a cheap shot from Talon over in the corner. Talon dragging One over by the leg. Chameleon coming back in.
Well, we all know Damage Incorporated has been running roughshod over everybody, and now they're starting to get a real taste of the real competition here in the UWA, and as long as the Predators keep working together, they're going to be okay.
Now One with that badly damaged leg now, a result of that knee drop by Chameleon on the double team effort. And now Chameleon with a boot to the midsection. What's he going for here? He's going to pick him up, and boy, talk about insult to injury
This is his
here.
move.
This is the signature move of one, a variation of the Tree of Woe, and Chameleon just locking him up and just pounding him over here in the corner. One just collapses in a heap over in the corner.
This has been nothing short of exciting. Of course, this is a rematch from Christmas Chaos, where these two got it on, and we saw the first initial problems of the Predators, but it looks like they put that behind them for this match, and as well they should.
Chameleon, nice backbreaker, and just laying it out. Now there's another insult. The Chameleon always mirrors the moves of his opponents. This is a trademark body damage move now from Damage Incorporated.
Exactly.
The backbreaker, and then holds the man over his knee, trying to stretch out those back ligaments and those vertebrae a little bit more. Now, potential double team effort coming up here again as Talon getting ready to be whipped into the ropes. And now coming across the ring, a big splash.
So,
nice double team effort there by Chameleon.
So what is it that you do? He's still not talking to me. He still chooses to ignore it.
Well, now words being exchanged by Chameleon and Talon. Apparently, Talon and Chameleon not pleased with each other's double team efforts here.
Well, Chameleon, he's been, you know, as of late, he's scored a big win over Bombshell Billy, and he's been trying to...
albeit a non-title win, but a win nonetheless.
But a win nonetheless
reigning
against the
world heavyweight champion,
exactly.
yes.
And he's been trying to abide by the rules a little bit and to put on a good showing to the fans and put the
Talon
cheating
taking off his glove here as he's trying to lock a claw hold while grapevine the man's legs. It's a good potential submission maneuver here. Talon letting it loose, and I tell you, one has got to get out of the ring here at some point. See if he can get over and make the tag.
That's a mistake by the Predators. That's a mistake. Because
you're right, it is a mistake. Here
Talon
comes the
should have
freshman.
kept it
Oh, look at
before.
that. Chameleon caught him on the way in with a huge drop kick. Now Chameleon with a kip up.
That's a big mistake, though, by the Predators. That's showing their lack of tag team continuity as of late.
Shot into the midsection. Chameleon coming back with another boot to the back.
Why does he keep looking at you?
Body damage.
Do you owe him money or something?
Damage Incorporated now reverses the maneuver. Chameleon coming off. Oh, sidewalk slam in the middle of the ring. Now here's the cover. 1, 2. A Viper pointing to the ring.
A bad check, perhaps?
I don't know why Talon didn't go in there and try to make the save.
Well, it's like I said, there's been some obvious problems here in this match.
Oh, wait, abdominal stretch here by Body Damage of Damage Incorporated. Chameleon being caught in it here. Talon standing over in the corner. Wait a minute, one coming in. There may have been a tag. Oh, shot right into him there. Wait a minute, Viper is standing here at the at our broadcast position.
What's he getting so flustered about?
I have no idea, but now Chameleon getting worked over by one, a clothesline. Viper sitting back down. Wait a minute.
He needs
one
to get
taking
his
a
wits
swing
about
at
him.
Talon there.
He needs to get his head in the game here.
Oh, look at this one just rubbing Chameleon's head into the mat.
You're not going to beat anybody by showing this animosity and skullduggery out here. I mean, they've got to get their heads together, Paul. They've got to get it on.
I tell you, the momentum has turned again here with Damage Incorporated now having the upper hand. Chameleon, when he came into the ring, was just a house on fire, just totally decimated everyone. Now look at this. Oh, nice slam by one. Lays Chameleon out in the center of the ring. One big splash. This could be it. He does not go down for the cover. Now Talon coming in, shoving out one. Referee Ron Jeremy trying to restore some form of order here. Now Chameleon being picked up. Talon trying to let Ron Jeremy know there's a double team going on behind his back. What is this here? Oh, no, look at this. Set up for the ride. Body damage. One on the second rope. Oh, elbow it in a heap. Down goes Chameleon.
Impressive maneuver.
Here's Ron Jeremy making the count. 1, 2, 3.
Did you see that? Did you see that? He just went over. They said,
Yeah,
hey,
Viper just went
he
over.
said, I saw you looking. You were looking at my sister funny. I don't want you to do that again.
Viper is standing over in the
He's
corner with
upset.
Talon. Talon did not try to get in to make the save. The match is over. Let's go to Magnum CA.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the matchup, Damage Incorporated.
Maybe the Chameleon's the one who owes him money.
I don't know what's going on here. Damage Incorporated gets the victory. Talon did not attempt to make any saves on any of the pinfall attempts. And wait a minute, Talon and Chameleon mix it up. Chameleon with a drop kick on his own partner. And now the Viper is coming in. The Viper restraining Talon. I don't know what this is about.
I can understand maybe Talon's a little jealous. I mean, he's not the one who beat the world champion.
There's definite animosity between these two. And Chameleon now walking away.
This Viper is impossible to get a read on, though.
And now Viper is walking out of the ring with Chameleon. I don't know what's going on
And he left
here.
the ring with Talon 2 weeks ago.
I don't understand any of this. Viper has not said a word since we've seen him here in the UWA, I have no idea what that was all about.
Maybe the cat's got his tongue. I don't know.
I don't know either, but there's definite friction between Talon and Chameleon, and hopefully the two of them can patch up their differences. The Predators, a fantastic tag team here in the UWA.
Exactly. It's a shame to see them going down the wayside like that. I really hope they can get it together. I hope whoever this guy is, who obviously doesn't say much, hope we can get them back together again. Let's see the Predators back in tag team action like they should be.
Now, next week here on UWA Ringmasters, we'll move into the quarterfinals of our Intercontinental TV title tournament. We'll have Thunder Tiger from the Orient taking on the family's Philanderer. That should be a solid
I got
contest.
the Thunder Tiger's comments before the match, and basically what he said to me was, and that means hello.
Thank you very much for translating that. Big time Johnny Mainstreet will take on Deranged, who scored his first victory today in the first round of the tournament. Nice to see Deranged score a win over the Irish Assassin. Always a tough opponent for anyone.
Exactly. Obviously, Metal Bob's influence has paid off for Deranged, and we'll see what he can do next week in the tournament.
I'm going to ignore any comments about Metal Bob and his influence. Thank you very much. Over on the other side of the ladder, Body Damage from Damage Incorporated did not wrestle for Damage Incorporated. One wrestled in the first round and defeated MOB. And again, we'll have to check and see if Damage Incorporated is going to try to pull what they usually pull for tag team action and singles action, and that any member of Damage Inc. would be allowed to wrestle at any time. I don't really know how that's going to work out. We'll have to get a ruling from UWA President Ray Vassell down the road here. Mr. Personality, you will be taking on somebody from Damage Incorporated.
I'm ready for him. As a matter of fact, Paul, it's going to be party time next week because I am going to go out there and advance to the semifinal round of the Intercontinental TV tournament.
And also, we'll have the Nightmare, who defeated the former Intercontinental TV title champion, Mr. Big, in round number 1. He will be taking on Dalton Payne, who defeated the Disco Kid in round number 1.
The price I pay for good style, it's just unbelievable.
Good style, whatever you say. Ladies and gentlemen, from Mr. Personality, I'm the Small Guy. Thanks very much for joining us on UWA Ringmasters. Don't forget, coming up in the month of February, our outstanding St. Valentine's Day Massacre program. So big we can contain it in one television show, part of our 2-year celebration here at the UWA. Thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.
See you.
The way you wag that tail makes me more than the fact that
Whoa, 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 whoa. Before anyone goes anywhere, before I decide to end the show, before the Steel Stable decides it's time to end the show, you all better just sit back, relax, and listen to what I have to say, because Bombshell Billy, El Diablo Blanco, who are both in heavy training, have sent me out here, the Intercontinental Television Champion, and one half of the World Tag Team Champions, to talk to you people about the fact that there's no competition. Now, it's not right for myself, Bombshell, and Diablo to have to send Steel all the way to Las Vegas, which you saw earlier in the program, to find us some competition. But that's the way it's been going, and that's the way it's going to be until we can find some, because there's nothing here in the United Wrestling Alliance. I want to talk about a few things besides the competition in the UWA, which is null at this point. Let me sit back and relax a little bit. First of all, let's talk about the Intercontinental Television Title Tournament. It is finally down to the point where I can start scouting the talent who are going to face me in the final match. This great big tournament they're holding to see who will be the man, fight me, and be the #1 contender for my Intercontinental Television Championship. I've got no problem with that. That's all right. You could do that. Finally, a little competition. Maybe we can weed out some of the weaklings, so only the best can wrestle me for that title. Next thing I want to talk about is next week here on United Wrestling Alliance Ringmasters. I've decided, or we've decided, and Steel has decided, to send Bombshell Billy, your World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, seeing as we cannot get any competition, so we can't get booked to wrestle. We've decided to send Bombshell Billy out to commentate and be your host next week on United Wrestling Alliance Ringmasters. So along with the Small Guy, as your co-host, you're going to have Bombshell Billy, the World Heavyweight Champion, as your host next week on United Wrestling Alliance Ringmasters. Sit back, relax, and enjoy it. The next thing we decided is, seeing as myself and Diablo haven't had any competition around here, what about us? Well, in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to come out and commentate. I'm going to come out and be the host of United Wrestling Alliance Ringmasters, along with the small guy. That's in 2 weeks' time, live on UWA Ringmasters. So what I want you little kidlets to do is go home. If you can't be home for those 2 weeks, set your VCRs, because history in the making. When myself and Bombshell retake the broadcast position, we commentated about a month ago out here with Small Guy. But now we've decided to take over the whole show, and we're going to be the actual hosts. Next week, the week after that, going into 2 hours, 2 weeks, 2 years. Where, again, we probably have literally no competition. I can't imagine what they're going to have for the World Tag Team Champions and the World Champion in that one. It's probably going to be just plain pathetic. 2 weeks' time, myself, next week, Bombshell Billy, out here as hosts of United Wrestling Alliance Ringmasters, and we've decided to keep Steel in Las Vegas for another week so she can try to find some competition for us, because we can't find any here. And as for Diablo, he's just with the girlies on the DL, keeping it on the down low. Okay? So we're going to see you next week right here on United Wrestling Alliance Ringmasters when the Steel Stable makes its presence known as host. Next week. We'll see you then. Is that enough? Fair enough? Well, that was the most boring piece of crap I was ever involved in. What the hell's going on here? I've never been through anything like that.
Nobody can tell me what to do. I'm the rebel with a cause, breaking the curfew. An international threat to the power structure. Scream when your eardrums rupture. Anarchy, primal terror. My God, it's a brand new era. The world revolves on an economic axis. And if it's lit, everybody trips. Black and white in a fight for green, while the yellow and red get caught between. Wanna be gangsters, living their lives, getting rich while they glorify genocide, homicide, suicide, politics is tongue-tied. West side, east side. What's the difference if you ride, you ride? If you live, you live, but if you die, you die, you die. Back on up. I make my own rules. Back on up. I'm my own man, I make my own rules. Back on up. I make my own rules. Check it out, ha. Back on up. I'm my own man, I make my own rules. Give me mine, give it up, give it back. I can't let it slide like that. Everybody want a free ride, and most of my fake ass friends got snake eyes. Ready for a fight to the death, protect the innocent till there ain't none left. Homeboy guilty, homegirl guilty. Who are you to play judge and jury? Filled with fury, the wrath of a tyrant. Who's to blame when you young get violent? When the glass cocks and watch many drops, and if his mama get him out, will he stop? Dangerous, walking on the edge, don't anger us. Stop blaming us for the rules that you made, games that you play, things you got it made. Why you so afraid? Back up. I make my own rules. Watch out now. Back on up. I'm my own man. I make my own rules. Back on up. I make my own rules. Check it out now. Back on up. I'm my own man. I make my own rules. Harlem, Bosnia, church burning, the Middle East. No justice, no peace. Gangsta rapper, now deceit. And what can we learn from this? Eventually the guilty burn from this. It's a universal threat. Time bomb ticking, the clock is set. Generation X, live and direct. The Constitution, execution, emancipation, annihilation. Serial rights for all stereotypes. Amsterdam, let's dance. Back on up. I make my own rules. Come on now. Back on up. Ha. I'm my own man. I make my own rules. Back on up. I make my own rules. Check it out now. Back on up. I'm my own man. I make my own rules. Break the rules. Make the 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 rules. Break the rules. Back on up. I make my own rules. Back on up. I'm my own man. I make my own rules. Back on up. I make my own rules. Check it out now. Yeah. Back on up. I'm my own man. I make my own rules. Break it down. Break the rules, make the rules, break the rules.